What's up, Pisces? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting December 8th, 2025. Pisces, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you. The deck I am using will be, of course, listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals, just going to cleanse the energies here from Dawn Aquarius. This message from the week, and we're going to grab all the messages here for my fishes. All right, what's coming up here for Pisces this week? What's the energy that Pisces can expect? Energies for Pisces. All right, let's give it a cut, Pisces, and let's grab these messages for the week and see what's going on. All right, for you, we're going to start off with the first card, and we're going to, just like Aquarius, you're going to start off with the Devil. All right, so the Devil here, I always say when it shows up in your spread, there's some sort of discussions that we need to have, bringing that energy up to the surface, something that we're doing, Pisces, that is not good for us in the long term. It's not healthy for us, possibly. This is any types of energies when it comes to dealing with toxicity, toxic relationships. It could be that your environment's toxic, your work environment's toxic, your community's toxic. Dealing with bad habits, your own personal bad habits, or it's the addictions, yours or someone else that you know. The drinking, the smoking, the gambling, the rumination, the obsession. And you can see the Devil here with all the elements here, the money, the liquor, and then he doesn't even realize he's going up a one-way street. Okay, so we want to break the chains and the bonds of whatever is restricting us or holding us back so we can be free of that Devil. Okay, all right, so following the Devil here, we have see what happened. Now, in Aquarius' spread, the Devil was here, the Nine of Pentacles was here, and then there was a Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. I immediately said that somebody has a gambling problem. This is a serious gambling problem. Someone likes to gamble. Okay? And the Devil keeps low. And even though you say you're going to stop, you're not going to, then you limit your amount of money that you're going to gamble, and then you seem to, go over. That's the Devil drawing you back in. Okay, now that's just one message for someone specific. This is what I'm seeing, and this is what I'm spitting out. Someone has a serious gambling problem, period. Let's move on. The Nine of Pentacles is my financial independent card. Is also to one of my big money cards. So this is a card that would represent still for any Pisces that I'm reading for, some sort of recognition that may be coming your way. It may come to you through your employer in a means, byway means, of a promotion. It could be a job offer as well. This could be bonus money, substantial bonus money, pay raises. All right. If it's not in, anything dealing with your work, it could be something outside of your work. Again, it's still you worked hard on something, you've accomplished something. Now it's time for you to sit back and relax and enjoy the fruits of that hard work and your labor. This is also a card that I read is spending and splurging. Now, we already talked about the gambling. So, when it comes to money, it might be the Pisces I'm reading for that has a little, bit of problem with trying to keep that money, together and stuff like that. But if you aren't the Pisces that I'm reading for that has a gambling problem, then this is still regarded as spending and splurging, treating yourself and treating others to something very, very nice because you're deserving of that energy, okay? The Nine of Pentacles could also be stressed out into other areas of your life this week in terms of energy and in the form of opportunities. All right, so that's the Nine of Pentacles. Up next now we have the Five of Blades. Five of Blades is always that internal, external, conflicting energies. You can see the two co-workers in the background, so maybe there was some sort of conflicting energy when it came to, they look like cooks or chefs. Maybe it was the, ingredients or the menu, and there was a disagreement. Yeah. But then I always talk about don't allow individuals to play in your head space. Okay. And then also too, it may feel like this week that you're being pulled in different directions, Pisces. You'll get it together because usually the fives is just minor energy. And then also you may own or hold or possess something that someone is envious of. Following the Five of Blades here, now we have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, well, that's all about that family. It's all about that love. It's about invitations. It's about partying. It's about celebrations. So it could be birthdays, anniversaries. Now, we just came off of a major holiday, but it could be something that's going on in, surrounding Christmas. Maybe planning something around the Christmas time, getting together again with family. All right, so someone could be getting married here, of course, and then also, too, because the Ten of Cups belongs in that group of cards that I say, if it shows up in your spread, you may already be receiving that energy from those that are near and dear. All right, following the Ten of Cups, now we have the Lovers. Okay, you can't go wrong with the Lovers. Now, the Lovers sitting directly underneath that Devil just tells me that somebody feels or someone is dealing with an addiction problem or an obsession problem over a person. Okay, now it could be one or two things could be what I'm seeing here. It could be that you're actually involved in a relationship and you feel like you're addicted to this person, you can't get enough, or you're not in a relationship with this person. And that makes it that much more difficult that you're obsessing over this person, or this person could be obsessing over you. With that being said, the Lovers is still a good card to receive in your spread, Pisces, because usually when it's in your spread, any types of interactions or dealings with anyone, no matter what entity they're coming from, whether it's romantic partners, family members, friends, co-workers, whatever, it should be a good week for you, okay? Because the Lovers usually levels all of that energy out with other individuals. You can see the different age groups here. You got it looks like the grandparents, you got the young kids, you got the swans. So it's a very loving card. So the Lovers represent spending, good quality time. You got the dog with those that you care about, and it could also be business partners, and that Lovers brings all of that energy together. Business partnerships, romantic partnerships, platonic friendships. Someone else could be, like I said, with the Ten of Cups, even stronger still, someone could be getting married here with the Lovers in the spread. It doesn't necessarily have to be this week. Could be a plan in the near future. Then we show up with the Queen of Cups, which you're part of that energy. And you know about the Queen of Cups, Pisces, because she's very, very intuitive. This would represent mature, older females. So, of course, it could be your grandmother, your mother, your auntie. It could be, even an older sister. It could be the Pisces that I'm reading for that works in the industry of helping others, because this is what she does. Okay, so make sure that though you're paying attention to your intuition. The Queen of Cups is in this group with the Ten of Cups. Again, if you receive it in your spread, you may already be receiving that energy from those that are near and dear. She has the ability to bring together platonic friendships as well as romantic partnerships. Up next, now we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is the start of something new. So that could be a new job, could be a contract, could be a birth of a business idea. That would be the Page of Pentacles. Following that, we have the major arcana, the Empress. You almost got close here too, because who was it? Sagittarius had major arcanas on all four corners. And so you came close. All right, so the Empress here is a very beautiful card and mirrors over here to the Lovers. And when the Empress shows up, there's pregnancy news that's around you, right? Birth of a child, something growing, developing, or expanding. This could also be a week where some Pisces that I'm reading for, again, we just came off a major holiday, still trying to regroup. So it could be that you just pull back that energy and focus that energy onto yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Being at peace with yourself. And, that would be the Empress. Of course, I always say It would represent Mother Nature, so you could just be spending some time, quality time outdoors, enjoying Mother Nature and God's beauty. On top of the Lovers here for you, Pisces. I'm sorry, I picked up two cards. We have the Page of Blades. The Page of Blades just simply represent information, new conversations, of course, with new individuals that you may meet, or it could be just new conversations that you have with existing individuals. I usually say the Page of Swords represents first actions and first news, but also too collectively just gathering, however you gather your information or your news, whether you're someone who likes to watch TV for your news, through the internet, through reading a newspaper or whatever. This is the Page of Swords. Also, too, it could be that there's someone who is developing some sort of like or interest towards you. They may be checking you out through social media. And anytime Sword shows up here with the pregnancy cards, I always say that someone, if it's not you, may go deliver birth under cesarean section. On top of the Queen of Cups here for you, now we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about putting in that grind, okay? Building up your income. Still could be a job offer, right? It could be a pay raise. And I usually take the Seven of Pentacles to branch that energy out into other areas of your life in terms of opportunities. On top of the Page of Pentacles, we have the Major Arcana, the Fool, Pisces. Take that leap of faith. Step out there into the unknown. But there's an aspect of some sort of new beginning that's going to happen or occur for you, regardless. The can of blue paint that is spilled over, I said either someone is someone is either about to paint an area or a room blue using blue paint, or they're just, blue is their favorite color. All right. They also, too, may have a cat. The cat's name may be Blue. But anyway, I see the blue paint and it's spilled over, but it looks like a stream of water, but it's actually paint. Take that leap of faith, step out there into the unknown. This could actually be, since we're getting closer to the end of the year, this could also be part of the 2026. Damn, I done jumped 2 years. 2026. In terms of your goals, okay, what you want to do or what you want to achieve going into the next year. All right, on top of the Empress card here for you, Pisces, we're going to finish off with the Six of Wands. This is good because the Six of Wands, you can see they cross the finish line. Very successful. So you can attach, victory and success into almost anything that you got going on for you this week. This is usually energy that you're moving towards that is positive, or that energy is about to move towards you. All right. Some of you may be traveling still this week. And if you are, I always say that you're going to be safe to and from. Shadow energy here for you, Pisces. To finish off your reading, we got the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is the same as the Six of Wands. There's something that's moving towards you that is positive, or you're about to move towards that. Did I just fuck that up? Let me see. You're moving towards something positive moving towards you. I don't know why I get that screwed up so many times. Again, the traveling feature. If you're traveling, you're going to be safe to and from. But also assign long distance romance and love affairs with that Three of Wands. All right, so Pisces, this is what I have for you this week. Don't forget to address that devil. Okay, bring up those issues to discuss those bad habits or those addictions that you may be confronted with or dealing with, and you need to make some sort of changes. Keep in mind, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you, Pisces. Take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have a safe, great week ahead. Do come back and get more of these messages from me, Pisces, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.